I could have gone with, 20 more seconds of palaver, perhaps. When he said enough, I'm like, no, I would have liked a little more palaver.
And you know.
Yes.
You know.
I know.
You know the art of the radio.
The art of the topless. When I'm doing the topless. Can't get enough of that.
Good morning and welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show, the ONA virus spreading across America.
Hi, everybody.
Phone number is 1-866-313-FREE. That's 1-866-313-FREE.
Yeah, we're all about the free, man.
And we
over
have
the
to
airwaves
say,
radio for free till, we go over to the pay radio.
Yeah, and then it's all about pay radio.
And it's all about that.
We're just whores.
Fickle.
Hey, I want to say hi and good morning to Chi-Town.
Hey, Chi-Town.
I call it Chai.
Like the tea? That
Phil
way we're guaranteed one of us will get it right.
Phil Rosenthal, you dope.
Phil Rosenthal, writer, contributor to the Chicago Tribune. The Trib. I just call it the Trib.
Chicago's getting a lot of attention lately, and they should. Because we like Chi-Town. This guy's an ass. He interviewed us for, over an hour? Maybe not over an hour. Close to an hour.
It was long enough, yeah.
Because Chicago's a huge market for the Opie and Anthony Show. And, Chicago Tribune calls you and says they want to talk to you about your show and coming to Chicago and all that. We're like, great. So we talk for an hour, and there's one quote from Anthony in the whole article.
And it's just to wrap up his agenda he already had for this story when he interviewed us. They never sit you down and say, hey, I'm doing this story on how local airwaves are losing its identity to syndication. So we could sit there and then go, hey, but Phil, we're the syndicated show coming in. So apparently your story's going to be a bit hostile to syndicated programming? Well, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, we'll sit for this then. But instead, he BS's you with this line that it's going to be a story about the show. We've done plenty of stories about the show when we go into various other markets. And he asks you a bunch of questions. He's all smiling. You could hear him laughing about things as he's asking you, and you're telling him. And he's asking for info that he knows he's never going to use in his story. So he's wasting your time. Our time. And if it's our time, Phil,
you should have the balls
just on our time.
You should have the balls to just tell us off the bat this is the angle he's taking. And what do you really think about and stuff? And
at least that way we can come across and talk about the story he wants to do.
Instead he's like, so how did you guys meet? And we give him an answer that's kind of funny. He's like, ha ha, and you hear this in the background.
A little typing, yeah.
Typing going on.
Good stuff.
Okay. I think that's going to make the article good.
Stuff here.
But he talks about how, syndicated radio's not good for Chicago. Good. But if you're in a top 10 market where there's someone who's very good, who's also sitting there going, boy, it's a beautiful day, or, oh, my gosh, look how hard it's raining today, that's liable to be more popular than someone in another market who's going, hi, Chi-Town, how's it going? That's the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you made your point there.
For some reason,
a local show that's able to tell you when the rain actually hits.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. That's why I tune in the radio
instead of looking out the window or seeing if your windshield wipers are on. Did you turn your wipers on when you hit the gas this morning? It's raining.
Look, we'll be honest with you. I don't know. It could be raining in Chicago right now. I don't know. I have no idea. And guess what?
Care.
Yeah, we don't care.
Nor do the people there care about hearing about it on their radio.
Because they already know themselves.
They have this thing, these writers and media insiders that for some reason have you people in Chicago penned up in this zoo of people that cannot look outside your own city. They truly believe that if it's not from Chicago, it can't be good.
That's so stupid.
It's ridiculous.
And how this show works, we'll find our own audience in Chicago.
That's what we'll do.
We will find people that enjoy what we do. They will become Opie and Anthony listeners. It doesn't matter if they're from Chicago or Providence or New York City.
We don't dedicate the show
Cleveland,
to the
Philly.
city we're in. We don't dedicate it to New York. We don't dedicate it to Philly, or any of the other stations we're in.
It's crap everywhere.
Albuquerque.
We broadcast live from New York. We're
Tucson.
we're barely local as far as New York goes.
Yeah.
Barely.
This show is just about whatever the hell we want to BS about on a daily basis, regardless of where we are geographically.
When I'm laughing at something I'm listening to, I'm never wondering where it's coming from.
But where's it coming?
What city?
I might not be laughing if I find out where this is from.
Is it in my city? My hometown? Schmuck.
In front of me.
It's from, like, Beirut. I doubt I'd be chuckling at anything out of Beirut.
A lot of comedy clubs in Lebanon.
Well, there's a picture in the paper today. There's this guy. He's 101, wearing his Puma top, being pulled out of some rubble in Lebanon. 101. Still surviving the bombings. Can you imagine what this guy has seen in his lifetime over there?
Wow. They love our clothing, though, over there, don't they?
They sure do. He's wearing his Puma.
The guys, the women,
Puma
still
top.
got to, buckle down.
But anyway,
burkas.
Hey, really fast, we got a listener production piece here. Weather report for all O&A markets.
This could be handy.
This is to keep everybody in the local feel, I guess.
Opie and Anthony present your local forecast minute for Tuesday, August 15th.
I want to laugh, but I'd also like to know if I should wear a slicker.
Good morning, New York City. Showers mainly before 9 a.m. Partly cloudy with a high near 88. High at Philadelphia, a chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 87. Hola, Dallas. Partly cloudy and hot with a high near 102. Heat index values as high as 107. Top of the morning to you, Boston. Periods of rain mainly between 9 a.m. and noon. High near 86. Show, Pittsburgh. Partly cloudy with a high near 80. Good afternoon, Cleveland. Partly cloudy with a high near 80. Hi-ho, West Palm Beach. Scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly afternoon. Partly cloudy with a high near 89 degrees. Buenos dias, Detroit. Mostly sunny with a high near 83. Hope you're enjoying the drive at 5 Columbus. Partly sunny with a high near 81. Happy Tuesday afternoon, Rochester. Partly cloudy with a high near 78. Bonjour, Washington, D.C. A chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before noon. Partly cloudy with a high near 89. Hey there, Chi-Town. It's gonna be windy. I'm just joshing with you. Sunny with a high near 81. Hi, San Francisco. Widespread low clouds and fog in the morning, clearing back to the beaches by midday. Highs in the 60s. Toodles, Providence. Mostly cloudy with showers in the morning, then partly cloudy in the afternoon. Humid with highs in the mid-80s. Guten Morgen, New London. A chance of showers and thunderstorms mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 81. Hello, Grand Rapids. Mostly sunny with a high near 80. Hola, Albuquerque. Scattered showers and thunderstorms mainly afternoon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 83. Howdy, Portland, Maine. Showers and thunderstorms likely mainly between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Cloudy then gradually becoming partly sunny with a high near 82. Hello, Buffalo. Partly cloudy with a high near 77. Bonjour, Baton Rouge. Isolated showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Partly cloudy and hot with a high near 96. Morning, Tucson. Partly cloudy, isolated showers and thunderstorms in the morning, then scattered showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs 90 to 95. Howdy, Cape Cod. Periods of showers mainly between 9 a.m. and noon. High near 80.
Local radio? Holy
Brilliant.
mackerel.
Brilliant. Covered everything.
That's RPI.
And there you go. If you were sitting there, wherever you're sitting, you heard your local forecast.
Yeah, you got your weather.
We're set.
That is funny.
We're local.
RPI, you got to make that from time to time. We'll play that every once in a while.
Day.
Every day, yeah, sure, why
day.
I do traffic, too.
He says hi to Chi-Town and says it's going to be windy and then goes, just kidding.
Just kidding. Of course, Windy City. We all know.
RPI, you win something for that. That's our new thing. It's on our website, opieandanthony.com.
Give him something.
A place where listeners
E-Rock
could help the program and win prizes for doing so.
Just yelling at E-Rock for no reason.
Very chintzy with the gifts, Eric.
All right, back to Phil Rosenthal. So then finally he talks about local radio versus syndicated radio, and then finally we get a quote from Anthony. This is what we get after talking to the guy close to an hour. People can be very much entertained by a syndicated radio show out of New York, said Anthony Cumia.
I don't think I said it like that.
The Anthony of Opie and Anthony. We really think our show is very universal and very relatable, no matter if you're in New York or in Chicago.
Thanks.
And I'm not busting on you. We gave this guy some great stuff in the 45-minute to an hour interview, and that's all he writes?
Brilliant stuff.
That's all he writes? You phony?
That's so he can say, but like other syndicated stars, they're no more concerned with the second city than the 5th, 6th, or 17th.
Well, you're right about that. Who cares? The job is to be funny and entertaining.
Concerned about the show, and, we love picking up new markets everywhere so that other people can enjoy this program.
No.
Just treat us like we're lobsters and Arnie Mortons.
Right.
Chicago reference.
Come on, good one.
Anyway, we decided to take a little peek at local radio in Chicago today. Just a little peek.
Let's pull the curtain back.
There's so many shows to choose from. We've already made fun of Eric and Kathy. We got to get more Eric and Kathy.
Please
audio.
get more Eric and Kathy.
Guys, I have a local joke.
Oh,
I saw this girl, and she said, is that the Sears Tower in your pants? Or are you just happy to see me?
oh God! Yeah, because it's
For you, Chicago.
because it's so big.
Ugh. Phil is a douche.
He's a douche because he was hiding behind an agenda without telling us.
Why would he be?
Because he would assume.
We
that
love
would
controversy.
Go, yeah, he assumes
We
that
love
we would
it.
go, oh, then we're not doing the interview.
Oh, my God,
we
we
would
can't
do
do
it
this
for
interview.
it. We would do the interview. We wouldn't be all smiles and saying what we were saying with the questions that you were asking that you had no intention of printing. We'd give you the whole deal.
You would have gotten better quotes probably because you would have smashed local radio and hit it at that angle.
Yeah,
But no.
We pay attention to Chicago radio.
You're a little scared, Phil, were you? You're a little scared that we might have been offended or hung up or not done the interview. That isn't what we do. Maybe if you were familiar with what we did coming into your market, you'd have known that. We'd have still given you a good interview.
We have fun with Chicago radio.
Yeah.
Eric and Kathy, hours of fun.
That could be the worst program I've ever heard. And I feel bad saying that because they don't seem like bad people. Not a bad bone in their bodies, as a matter of fact, but just the dreck that spills out of that show. It's the typical morning hackery with the guy and the whole being any woman on a radio show that has to be there to offset, to balance out the male point of view that the PDs always tell you is necessary in a radio show. Shut up, it isn't. They're the ones that sit there when guys start getting a little too rambunctious, maybe talking about sex, or maybe cracking a little joke about a domestic violence or any of the taboo subjects. Children, things like that. They're the ones that chime in and go, now, fellas.
Oh, guys.
Guys, come on now. I knew a friend of mine, Kathy, she had a problem with a boy, and it wasn't fun because she got hurt. Oh, and we're supposed to sit there and go, yeah, boy, it's a good thing you're here to balance it out.
Thank God.
You hole.
Thank God.
They are worthless.
Go White Sox! What?
Oh, nice.
What happened?
A little local reference popped out. I liked it.
Phil Rosenthal, you ass. So today, because he kind of challenged us, we decided to pick just a random local show in Chicago. We've done the Eric and Kathy. We've made fun
Eric and Kathy
of other shows in Chicago. Today, we take a listen to Drex in the Morning.
Here it is, your local programming that is oh so precious to people like Phil Rosenthal, who believes that unless you're local, you're screwed.
That's
and you
right.
stink because there are local programs like this.
That's right.
What's the name there, Opie?
Drex in the Morning.
All right, let's pull the curtain back and take a listen.
Our own Sam helping us out with this bit.
Yay!
So why don't we play his theme song?
Sam's not black. His ancestors, Thomas Jefferson. He's not black. He doesn't have big lips, just a real big thumb. Well, his skin's kinda weird. It's not black or white. If he's white, then he's dark. If he's black, he's light. Who the hell can figure? Who the hell can figure? If Sam's white or a white.
We know what that is.
Yeah, we're teasing, you know, 'cause he's white with an afro. Sam's not black. He's not black, don't smoke crack, he ain't black.
Our own Sam has a theme song because he's
nice.
got black man hair.
Yeah.
And he's related to Thomas Jefferson, so, you know, we know what happened with the slaves and Thomas Jefferson. That thing, I really think you're part black. You ought to look deeper into your
He knows
genealogy.
it. He just doesn't want to admit it.
You don't want to.
No.
You don't want to face the truth.
I don't blame him.
Oh, gee.
We would have hired you sooner if you were black, by the way.
Yeah.
You got to have a schwoogie on
Equal
staff.
opportunity employers is what we are.
Well, that's what they call it.
That's what we got to be.
We call it no choice.
Wish I'd done that before.
You had to wait a year because you didn't want to admit you were black. Damn, you admit you were black, you would have been hired right out of your internship.
Yeah, my brother.
All right, Drex in the Morning, what can you tell us about this fine radio show?
I can tell you that for some reason it reminded me of when I was watching the Logo channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Logo channel is on Cablevision, at least, is the gay channel. All gay programming.
Which, by the way, we have a lot of Logo audio that we've never gotten to. So maybe we could do that today.
Where's it been hiding?
Or we could keep it very local for Chicago and do another Karen Meyer segment.
Oh, well.
Those are terrific as well.
Fantastic.
Teaching Down syndrome kids to read.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Latinos with mental illness.
I like that.
And runners with disabilities. All reported by a deaf reporter.
They have to get the deaf one to cover all the disabilities. That's interesting.
Go ahead.
That's so you can get all your big laughs out in one news segment.
Right. You know, this whole hour, I think
know when it's coming.
We should dedicate the first hour to Chicago, and we'll do a little Karen Meyer after.
Hey, why not?
All right, so Drex in the Morning, or Drex in the Morning.
Drex.
Oh, this is awful. This picture of them.
You know who the one guy looks like? You remember in Of This Boy's Life, the one who fights for the pink team?
Right.
Who has the dog Pepper?
Right.
That's exactly who this guy looks like. I'm going to guess this is Drex. I don't know who it is.
The blonde guy?
I can't. It's black and white, but the guy who wearing the white T-shirt,
yeah, that's Drex.
who looks like he's never seen he's never seen a penis that he's hated.
That's Drex.
Does this guy admit he's gay on his show?
I haven't heard him admit it.
Or do they just make believe
They brush past it?
that's not going on? And we have no idea, by the way.
I haven't heard him
I have
admit it.
absolutely no idea.
Who would, Opie?
But it sounds
Who
like
would?
this show would do real well in San Francisco.
Yes.
Well,
No offense to San Francisco.
They'll know in a minute when we play it. They'll get a little taste of it.
All right, what's this
Taste,
week has
but-
been a long one. What's that all about?
Oh, well, there wasn't enough audio on the website for me to really grab, so I had to actually listen to the show streaming.
Sorry.
I just pull out what my favorite clips were.
Pull out your favorite clips.
They're just
Okay.
laugh getters.
And, this is just them talking about, what a long week it's been. And
So you got the best stuff.
this is...
You sorted through it and got the funniest, best stuff.
3 or 4 days
Wow.
of shows.
Blues Brothers!
This is the best stuff.
All right.
This is the local flavor from John Hancock
Here it
Building.
is, just for you,
Chicago.
Phil.
I think it's one of these things after a long week, they build up to this whole thing, and this week has been a long one.
Yeah.
Just to, let off all the steam that built up during the work week,
All
man.
the stuff they've had to go through.
All right, let's listen to Drex in the Morning
Zanies.
on one of those KISS stations.
For the week that just would not end.
Yeah.
Where'd she go? She's walking out of the studio. Oh, hi there, Joanne. How are you? Hi. What's going on?
Oh, boy.
This week has felt like 2 weeks.
I'm telling you,
This
man.
is the shortest week ever.
No
Oh,
way.
why? No, really?
Yeah.
You know what?
It's the heat.
Yes, the heat, being stuck in the house. Yeah. I'm
The
just,
heat. How were you affected by the heat? You sitting in air
I have
conditioning
to
for
walk
4
from the
days.
apartment to here every day.
Oh.
And then back. So, yes, I don't like it. Yeah.
The struggles.
Yeah, it's quite a story. Okay, here we go, everybody.
Then what happens after that?
What's the payoff?
There is no payoff. They move into something else.
The payoff would be a bomb going off in the studio.
Yeah.
Some little, if you like that, you like Phil Rosenthal, you like a little local radio.
That's
it's the...
So that's just them letting off steam.
Yeah, it's kind of a...
Week is just about over. Let's acknowledge that.
Big
and then
drum
they go
roll.
into, what, Naked News or something?
No, they-
Battle of the Sexes? What are they doing?
Daisy chain?
In
What do they do?
Chi-Town.
Battle of the Sexes, you'd have to bring a man in.
They move into nothing particularly specific. That was one of the challenges, too. There was no sort of solid bits that I could take a minute out of because they would go from subject to subject and then spend half an hour on nothing.
All right, well, the next
Any
clip.
local references?
Not, I mean, his apartment is in Chicago.
all right.
Well, there you go.
Well,
Phil
hey,
Rosenthal's right.
Phil.
There's some local references
Local
for you.
radio, Phil, good point.
The crew loves Ludacris in this clip.
So the Sun Times, I can't get enough of Ludacris. Yeah.
Oh, they mentioned the Sun Times, so there's a local reference.
All right.
We can't compete against that.
All right.
Got to give him that one.
I want the Daily News and the New York Post removed from this studio.
Nothing but Chicago papers from now on.
So the Sun-Times, I can't get enough of? Ludacris.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
You're about Ludacris?
Cut his braids, and he's... look good with braids, but he looks so good.
Ludacris is cool, man.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy.
Oh, God, why don't we have him in here?
Well, we can.
What the
Jesus, calm down.
Oh, my God, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That.
Wait, the
guy
hole is the man.
hole.
All right. The hole is the man, and the man is the hole.
Right.
They've twisted it all around.
Can't do that in radio.
No. It's illegal.
The chick's got to be the one that keeps everyone balanced.
Right.
She's part hole. She's a hole with a little cellophane over her. She's a hole.
Not the guy that sounds like a slurping mo.
Calm down.
Oh, my God, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That was out of control.
You are.
That was ridiculous.
That was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary.
You were loopy yesterday. Now we have part 2 of this. What the hell's going on with you?
I was loopy in a different kind of way. I had too much Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I think you were still drunk.
I had several Janet Jacksons. Oh.
Local reference? Jackson's?
Yeah.
Okay, works.
By the way, in local news, the White Sox defeated Kansas City 12-2. Cubs defeated Houston 3-0.
Yeah, nice.
Go Sox!
So the local teams won last night.
Yeah, we're going to have a Subway Series.
All right, moving on. Finds something in her ex's car.
Oh, yeah, this is, they want to talk about really sort of gross things. And she just found something in her ex's car that was disgusting.
Was it a straight co-host?
Someone in Chicago's got to help us out. Like, do they acknowledge that this guy might be a little
light in the loafers,
wishy-washy?
Oh, Jesus. I can't even look
One of my
anymore.
ex-boyfriends, I got in the car. We were going somewhere. He was running late. I'm like, why is he so late? We got in the car, dude. We got out, and I dropped something, like a lipstick under the seat. There was a full box of chicken in there.
Oh.
Full box of chicken.
But how do you forget there's a full box of chicken under there?
Dude, he was sitting there eating it and then just shoved it under the box and came to pick me up.
Oh! Hoping that you'd be finger licking good, too?
No.
Your finger licking good part, too?
That was the most frightening thing that ever happened to me.
Your Princess Sanders?
I was like...
Princess Sanders?
No way! Is that a box of chicken?
Dude.
He's like picking his teeth with the chicken.
Right.
But, like, the thing was, he couldn't throw it away. He just he couldn't, like, stop and throw it away. I mean, he was already late. He could have just stopped and thrown it away. But he just shoved it under his seat.
Couldn't he have just taken you to dinner and eaten with you?
Exactly.
Okay, let's move along because Joanne's getting nervous. It's time for her news.
An awful box under the seat and on top of it.
Drex had a similar experience, only the bone was on the seat.
Oh, and his awful references he yells out, Colonel Sanders!
Princess Sanders!
Drumstick!
Yeah, because Colonel and a princess.
He just panicked.
Really putting the two things together.
Bird and Philly.
Oh, is this awful?
Bird and Philly. In other local news, John Wayne Gacy's first victim would be turning 28 years old today.
Exactly.
Nice local reference.
Yeah, we want local references.
Thank you.
For Chi-Town.
Apparently everyone Gacy killed were potentially good radio hosts.
All right. Intro to what to do about gas prices bit.
Yeah, they just go for the total originality. They need some callers, so they're going to talk about the gas and how the prices are going up.
Right, and then get some contribution from the listeners.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because gas prices are only high in Chicago, so this is a great local thing to do.
Local, right, it's local.
Yeah.
So then, the whole gas thing. So I thought that we'd let you rant this morning and piss and moan and whine about the gas a little bit. Yeah, so this is a mess. So let's call this Free Gas Tuesday. Except you're the one who gets to spew for free about George Bush, oil, gas, I don't care, whomever, whatever.
All right, I don't know what to say.
This is not a real show.
Yeah, okay. Wait a minute, Sam. You went in the studio for 3 days and made this stuff up.
No, this
You,
is
who Than,
this is
Travis played the girl.
it's one of the top 10 stations.
She had to put on a deeper voice.
Yes.
You put a tape recorder up to a buddy booth and just listen through the whole.
Wait, these guys are top 10 in Chicago?
I don't know the show. The station, I think, is number 8.
Ah.
How many stations in Chicago? 11?
Steve Dahl!
Oh, yeah.
What?
Here you go.
What?
I heard a local reference.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Well, now they go to the phones and they talk to callers about the...
All right, now we get some local flavor.
Parking garage that Steve McQueen drove out of in The Bounty Hunter.
Ooh.
Was it The Bounty Hunter, I
I didn't
think?
even know that.
That's pretty
Been
deep.
Bullet.
When he backs out and falls?
I think Bullet was our friends in San Francisco, wasn't it?
Whatever it is.
All right, here we go.
You get it.
Pete from Chicago. Good morning. You're on Kiss FM.
Morning. How you guys doing?
All right, man. Go ahead.
I've actually been getting gas for about $20 a tank for the last, I'm going to say, almost a year.
Where?
It's not bad. How are you doing that?
Well, I actually ran into a little financial problem, and I've been using one of those prepaid credit cards.
Oh, okay.
Anytime that I pay at the pump, I'm only charged $20.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh. I don't get that.
It's a prepaid credit card, so you can put...
You see what he's saying. He's getting the prepaid. You know what you're doing, and it's totally wrong. He's getting the cards, but the cards are they're authorizing more than the minimum amount because sometimes they don't check the balance. They just want to check to see if the card's active. So he's using the $20 card and filling it up with $30.
Hey, that's informative. Does that work?
You got a little scam working.
Right.
Might you be expecting a bill someday, Pete?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
That is clever. Hey, Pete, more power to you, man. Especially when it comes to gas.
So I gotta go. I said too much.
Right, exactly.
Well, it's not like those companies aren't poking our eyes out.
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of expecting a bill, I think the Grim Reaper is writing one for you.
You're listening to The Art of the Homo. But we don't know. We have no idea. The crew discusses when you have to be mean. We're just about done.
Oh, yeah.
When you have to be mean?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. All right.
These guys bring it. They're edgy.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you have to say mean things in order to straighten out the situation. And people don't like to hear things that are mean. Who does? But,
we do.
That's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way mean goes. Yes.
That's the way mean goes.
That's the way. That's the
Well,
way.
you know, I guess
the way mean goes.
in some
Yes.
way, when you're close enough to someone, then you have that comfortableness that you can be.
Yeah, but
painfully
that's
honest
not.
sometimes.
You're talking about. This is like people who are not close and they just say junk.
Yeah.
And they back it up like, oh, well, I'm just being honest.
Oh, to maybe coworkers that you don't like or somebody like that.
Just flat out rude. It's like, oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's enough.
That show is more flaming than the Chicago fire.
Anniversary coming up for that, Anthony.
Oh, I know that. 35th anniversary coming up.
35 years ago.
October 8th through 10th.
That's right. Very
So
good.
Leary.
Yeah.
Her cow,
Her
I
cow.
believe, knocked over a lantern and burned the whole city. Remember Chi-Town?
And the cow survived and is now doing radio in Chicago. We're hearing her right there.
Absolutely. And the bull would have stopped in, but he and his life partner are fighting to adopt. Al Capone! Pay your taxes, please!
They're going to get you.
Caller chimes in on mean topic.
Oh, no.
Don't be.
Let me see here. Hi, is your name Heather from Lindenhurst?
Yes.
Oh, hi, Heather. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
My mother likes to, she cries about everything, and it's usually concerning herself. So one time she started crying, and she wears that really thick black eyeliner.
Like Tammy Faye Baker?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. So I just looked at her and said, do you know how ugly you look when you cry?
Oh, now.
Or tell her if you're going to cry all the time, then let's get rid of the eyeliner.
Let's get some waterproof mascara.
Give it to Drex.
Drex should be spelled D-R-E-C-K-S.
Just Drex.
Well, there you go.
I'll just get some eyeliner.
Oh.
That's what Phil Rosenthal needs.
There you go, Phil.
In his city.
A little local taste.
A little local radio, huh?
A little local taste And it tastes a little salty.
That's right. Hey, thanks, Phil, or as he's also known, Old Bleach Breath. You got bleachy breath, do you, Phil?
That's Drex in the morning in Chicago.
Good stuff.
Want to thank Sam for listening to that crap for 3 days to get us something to listen to.
My pleasure.
Hey, if you got a show that Sam should listen to in one of the cities we're broadcasting to, email Sam where?
Sam at foundrymusic.com.
Sam at foundrymusic.com.
Yeah.
We did Lamont and Tonelli yesterday on our XM show. That's how stupid we are. We beat the crap out of them for 2 hours on our XM show.
Most of that never could have been used here. It was just the brutality of those remarks. Never could have been used on this side.
It was a lot of fun.